Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another discussion topic for The Walking Dead. And in this video, we are going to discuss who is this guy. So, yeah, this man, where does he come from? Who is he? Let's talk about it. So, yeah, before I even begin, I want to say these zombies look pretty cool, actually, even if it's just like a small side image. Classic white girl right there. She has a white. Is it just me? Is this one like smiling a bit? Looks like a white girl, that's for sure. Who cares? Zombies dead anyways. So yeah. Then other zombies. Yeah. Um, aside from the point. Okay, so who the hell is this guy? So yeah. Now this man, this extra, he is played by Daniel Newman. I believe that's the actor's name, Daniel Newman. Um, and yeah, aside from the actor who plays him, we don't really know much about this character, this man. Right now, they just call him the Man. That's how he's credited, as the Man. So yeah, we're gonna basically be discussing where he possibly came from. So yeah, now in the episode, we saw him using a spear, similar to how the Saviors and the Hilltop community were using. As we know, it was the Hilltop community who made the spears and then gave them to the Saviors. However, in the comics, the Hilltop community had connections to both the Saviors and the Kingdom. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where this guy is from, the Kingdom. He's wearing the body armor and he's wearing body armor. He uses a spear that one of the Kingdom members uh, probably got from a trade-off between the Kingdom and the Hilltop, and he's looking for a horse. And those three things are probably the biggest evidence that he is from the Kingdom. Um, as I just explained, we already have the connections between the Hilltop and the Kingdom, and that's how he possibly got the spear. Now, in the comics, we often see the Kingdom, like supply runners, and like the supply runners, they normally wear something like this. Body armor. We see body armors. We see a body chest, right? Not body chest. Um, not a not a not a but not a bulletproof vest, but we see like something like that. We see something like that. We see like elbow pads, knee pads right there. So yeah, he is protected. So he is wearing some type of riot gear, some kind of type of body armor, and he is looking for a horse. And in the comics, that's more or less how the Kingdom travels. They travel through horses. That's basically the way they travel. For the most part, the supply runners go through horses. They go into Washington D.C. and the surrounding areas, and look for supplies on horses. And yeah, it's actually kind of funny because they haven't really showed Washington D.C. aside from like the one wide view shot right when the group is reaching Alexandria in the RV. They really didn't show Washington D.C. that much. In the comics, they actually show it pretty often. I wouldn't say a lot, but pretty often at the beginning they showed it a lot. So I wouldn't mind seeing Washington. I wouldn't mind seeing the White House or something like that, or like National Park be zombified to shit. That'd actually be pretty cool. Can they do it? I doubt it, but that'd be pretty cool to be honest. So yeah, I know I'm off topic. So yeah, so where's this guy from? Probably the Kingdom is my best guess. Um, yeah, no word from the actor on who he's portraying. Nobody's really confirmed anything like that. And yeah, and it wouldn't surprise me if he's from the Kingdom, because the showrunner Scott Gimple, he's been known to do stuff like this where he hints at certain characters or certain events or communities well before they're even developed. He did that with Terminus, um, where in the car where Daryl, Michonne, Bob, and Tyrese were going, they heard a message on the radio saying Terminus, all those who come survive. Yeah, and that was right before they got attacked by that giant walker herd. He did that. He did Wolves Not Far before their introduction at the end of season 5. So he's been known to do stuff like this, and it wouldn't surprise me if this is another one of his tactics to introduce the Kingdom. Um, Now, will he get a name or anything like that? Many people predict that this character may be Benjamin from the comics. Um, he's a minor character at best, but thing is that his character doesn't really appear until. I mean, his character doesn't really appear until All Out War. It's even after that. It's after All Out War. After the events of All Out War ended, he doesn't really appear. And yeah, so I mean, could Benjamin have been in the community before All Out War started or during All Out War? Yes, but it's been noted that his first appearance is in SU 129, which is right around where All Out War ended. So it's or after the events of All Out War. And so yeah, I mean, could it be Benjamin? I mean, I guess. I mean, we have to see his face to begin with. He seems to be either. I thought he was a redhead. It looks like a redhead in my opinion, but could be the lighting. He could be the redhead, blonde, or brown haired. To be honest, so I mean, I feel like he's a redhead, but just because of the way the light is, but that could just be me. I mean, yeah. I mean, could it be Benjamin from the comics? I suppose. I mean, okay, he's a minor character, so it really wouldn't matter. To be honest, I guess it could be Benjamin from the comics. I really wouldn't mind it. To be honest, it's like one of those things I really don't care. Um, so yeah, but what are your thoughts? Do you think he's from the kingdom? I do think he's from the kingdom. It would make sense for him to wear that type of body armor because the saviors we've seen them, they don't really wear any type of body armor at all, from what it seems. For the Hilltop community, they aside from the spears, they don't really seem to have any type of body armor as well. So yeah, in Alexandria, we know. And plus, if this was a member from Alexandria, it would have been like, yo, buddy, come on, let's go back to Alexandria. So yeah, it's probably someone from the Saviors. Um, yeah, yeah. Can't wait to see the kingdom. What I mean, it's probably someone from the kingdom, not the saviors, not the saviors. God damn it. So it's probably someone from the kingdom. Really excited to see the kingdom when it pops up. Actually, speaking of which, from the kingdom, it could be Richards, and he's a pretty. I wouldn't say he's a big character from the kingdom. Uh, he's better known in the kingdom. Like the leader of the kingdom is Ezekiel. And then Richards is like his right hand man. But if that was Richards, it wouldn't make sense for him to be out of the kingdom, in my opinion, because he's the right hand man. So I mean, I guess it could be Richards, but Richards has black hair. He's got a bigger build, and yes, this is a distant shot, so maybe I'm not looking at the guy closely, but he's a bit bigger. Richards is like a bit bigger in my opinion. So yeah, I guess it could be Richards, but again, it's one of those things. Whatever they name him, it's really not gonna matter as of now. So yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Comment down below your thoughts on this guy. Who do you think he is? And yeah, subscribe, comment down below, like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.